painting to photography, from beadwork to woodworking, KQAL FM on the campus of Winona State University presents Art Beat. Art Beat highlights the work and accomplishments of local artists from in and around Winona. Support for Art Beat is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
Welcome to Art Beat today, folks. Today we have some special guests in the studio live with us. This is going to be real fun. Winona State University Theater and Dance Department is having yet another show. I know we just heard from them a little bit ago, but they're doing so much cool stuff this semester. So tonight kicks off the Glass Menagerie. That's going to be playing from tonight through Friday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. You can get tickets by going to, we'll tell you all about that in the show. Okay, we'll tell you how you can get tickets, and I have some of the cast members with me here in the studio today. So let's say hello to them, and we'll go from there, and we'll tell you all about what's going on this week. How you guys doing?
Doing well so far, you know.
Good.
Doing pretty good.
Cool. So who do I have with me today here? Do you want to go down the line and just introduce yourself and let us know like who you play in the play?
My name is Nicholas Kendall, and I'm playing Jim O'Connors.
My name's Kylie Nelson, and I'm playing Laura.
My name is Tyler, and I'm playing Tom Wingfield.
I'm Megan Hinderocker. I'd like to preface that I'm not a cast member, actually.
Right,
I am the behind-the-scenes publicist for the Theater and Dance Department.
Okay, publicist. See, I never know what to say, and it gets to the point where I turn the mics on, and I'm like, I have some cast members, and then I don't know what to call you. So publicist, that's good to know. I'm going to write that down, because if I write it down, then I might remember it next time. So, cool. And I'm going to make sure, okay, that's Megan, so that I know that's why I wrote publicist down. Okay. So, cool. All right, so 3 cast members and a publicist. Thank you guys for being here today. So you guys just came off of, I guess not you guys particularly, but the Theater and Dance Department just came off of doing Dancescape. Fantastic show there. Mm-hmm. Now we have Glass Menagerie happening this week. Who wants to tell me a little bit about the play? I mean, this is a famous play. You know, many people know about it. It's Tennessee Williams, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. But just for people who may not know, and for myself included, can you give us like a little synopsis, like what is the play?
Yeah, no, sure. I'd be happy to. So the premise of the play, Glass Menagerie, is that there's this family living in squalor almost in 1938 Louisiana in New Orleans. And they're trying to just make ends meet, trying to get by. And as the play goes on, more and more of their own desires get in the way of each other. Mm-hmm. And as the play goes on, these sort of facades that they've put up for each other slowly crumble away.
Interesting. I think there's been a lot of modern films that have pulled from those themes, right? You know, as we would expect, I would assume. Anyone else have anything to add to that description?
Yeah. So, Tom, the main character, who's also the narrator, he's trying to become a writer, and his sister Laura is terribly shy, and his mom is trying to find Laura a husband. And towards the end of the play, my character comes in, and some stuff goes down.
Don't spoil. You have to come see the play in order to find out the ending. But yeah, also Tyler playing Tom breaks the fourth wall quite a bit throughout the play.
Ooh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So you talk directly to the audience then, and
There is this it's almost this double role of just being the character Tom and then also the narrator.
Right.
So there's this almost juggling act where I'll be on stage one moment talking directly to the audience about the happenstance and stuff like that, and then immediately after going off stage and coming right back on as the character Tom.
Right.
So it is at its core a memory play. So there's this there's this. They play a lot with what is memory, how realistic can it be?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So you're kind of narrating the story, and then it and then it materializes in front of us, right?
More or less.
Basically.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And so. Is this something? Because I'm not super versed in theater. Like, is this something like a technique that Tennessee Williams kind of started? Is this something that was new when he did this, or is this kind of like a common theater technique before?
Potentially. I mean,
Not sure.
This was written back in 1945.
Right.
This is the same guy who did Streetcar Named Desire and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. So
Right,
there's
so
there's a little bit of like, yeah.
whoa, what happened?
Oh, I just yelled Stella.
Oh. All I heard was like a gasp. I was like, what, did something happen? Okay.
No, but I have no idea if this is if he pioneered this sort of relationship in the play
type of storytelling. Sure.
But it is certainly fascinating to witness and also just to, on the other end, to perform.
Right. How about, we don't want to spoil anything for everybody, and I mean, this is a famous play. Many people probably know the story, but not everybody does, I've actually never seen it myself, Are there any, without like giving away spoilers or anything, are there any like really favorite parts that you have, or things that people might find intriguing? Like, ooh, like if you're not interested in this at all, but you're at home listening because you're just bored, or maybe you're boring, I don't know, but you want some excitement in your life, so you're listening to us, right? Like if someone's out there listening and they're like, man, I don't know, it's not really my bag, is there a part that you could tell us about that they'd be like, whoa, I need to see that? Or just a favorite part?
Yeah, there's a couple parts that are fun. It's the play is mostly dialogue, so it does rely a lot on the characterization and just the interactions between the characters. My character in particular has a little fun bit where I smoke a lot. That is,
oh wow,
that's just a quirk of my character. And so I did a quick head count the other day, and I smoke probably like 6 cigarettes throughout the entire play.
Oh wow!
So
do you have to smoke them for real?
They're tea cigarettes, so they look real. They produce a lot more smoke than a real cigarette, but they're not real. No nicotine, none of that.
So wait a minute, slow down. What are tea cigarettes?
They're just
Is that like theater cigarettes?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Cigarettes. Yeah.
So they're just like a prop, basically, that's made to look like. So it's okay. You gotta. So this is interesting to me. How do you? So it makes real smoke, or like
it? Yeah, no, it makes a lot of smoke.
You're burning tea leaves.
Yeah.
It's literally
it's literally tea.
I think, right?
Wow.
Chamomile, black. I don't know.
It's
But
something like
it
that.
is
Okay,
tea.
so like an herbal blend that wouldn't hurt you as much or be addictive.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Unless you really like tea, then maybe.
Right, then
but,
maybe you get hooked on it,
Stick
right?
to drinking
Yeah.
it.
You gotta get your quick fix somehow, right?
Huh.
But there's a lot of fun props in the show, and I think that's one of the really cool things. You, Kylie, have a lot of fun with the menagerie itself.
Yeah, we do have a lot of different little animals that I get to play with throughout the show. We have horses and a unicorn and little dogs and cats.
Well, wait a minute. A unicorn? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
that's the centerpiece is the unicorn.
Okay, cool, awesome. What other kind of cool props do we have?
We have gum. That's kind of
Is
tricky.
it real gum or is it just tea gum?
It's real gum.
Okay.
That's pretty fun. It's kind of tricky to chew gum while acting on stage, but it's pretty fun.
Interesting.
It's kind of interesting.
So that's a tricky thing to do, huh?
Because like you gotta chew it fast enough so you can start saying your next lines.
Oh, right.
Because like there was a rehearsal where I like choked on it once and I was like, and couldn't get the
wow.
lines out. So it's pretty difficult, but it's fun.
Right. Huh. Interesting. See, and that's the thing, and that's why I love doing this. Like, there are so many things that go into this that you'd never think about, like chewing gum. Like, if a character's chewing gum, they have to time that out so you can speak and not choke on it. Wow. I never would have thought of that. Never would have thought of that. So how long? So what year are you guys in school here? Are you guys all seniors? Are you just starting out?
I'm a 5th year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Most are, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's common. It's common, right?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman?
Yeah.
Okay, so brand new.
I just got my associates the other day. Like last week.
Whenever that, yeah.
I got that last semester, and I'm
Right.
taking a break right now. But I might be coming back next
Okay.
semester for more
Okay.
school because
Cool.
you can't get enough, right?
Right. Well, especially if you can keep doing theater stuff too,
Definitely.
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So you guys, there's some experience in the room and someone. So have you? I apologize. What's your name again?
Kylie.
Kylie. Yes. Kylie. So did you? Since you're a freshman, did you do theater in high school as well then?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I started taking acting classes when I was 8.
Oh wow.
So I kept doing it throughout my life, and when I hit college, I was like, absolutely, I want to
That's
keep
what I'm doing, right? Yeah, cool. Are you a theater major then?
No, I'm actually undecided right now.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that. I say that's smart.
We're working on it. Conversion.
There you go. Yes, and that gives us hope we can pull her over to theater, right? For sure. How about you guys? Have you guys have theater experience outside of the university here, or?
I did a little bit of it in high school.
Okay.
Bits and pieces, but as soon as I got to college, one of my first roles here was Dr. Frankenfurter in the
Really?
Rocky Horror Picture Show. So that
was like several years ago, right?
That was, yeah.
Oh my God, you were fantastic.
Thank you.
In fact, I have a poster from that show hanging in my office. You guys did an excellent job.
Thank you. But yeah, that sort of just catapulted me in, and I've done, bits and pieces, smaller shows.
That was your first performance here?
Yeah.
Wow. Super cool. See what you have to look forward to. Yeah. In a few years, I'll be living like, that was you? I love that show. See? So, good stuff. Yeah. So there's a mix of experience, levels and things, but you guys have all been involved in theater for quite some time. Oh, did you talk about your high school career?
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's okay. I am leading somewhere with this. This all comes together at some point. So, yeah.
No, I actually didn't do theater at all in high school. I was in sports. I was a swimmer and a runner, and my freshman year, I took an acting class to get like one of my gen eds out of the way, and I'm kind of like, this is kind of fun. I kind of like this.
Right.
Kind of makes me feel alive, And I kind of always wanted to do it, but I was always too scared because like my friends were always in sports, and like everyone's like, dude, we're athletes, and I kind of was like, you know what? I think I kind of want to do this and learn more about it, and I actually declared as a theater major, and I have a minor in arts administration as a backup plan. And but my first production ever was 2 years ago during COVID. It was These Shining Lives, and this is my second play ever.
Wow. And you went from, I'm just going to do this just to get a class in, to now you're a theater major.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I did.
All right.
Slippery slope.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. Right. So there's varying levels of experience and everything like that. As far as like a single show like this, like what does it take to put this on? Because as far as I know, right, I got an email from Megan here, and it says, "Oh, there's going to be a play, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, so as far as I know, it just popped up, right?" But I know you guys have been working hard on this for a long time. Like, how long does it take? Like, how long have you been in rehearsals? Things like that.
Oh man, it's been a while. Well, the weird thing about this play specifically is it was supposed to happen last semester. Back in November.
Okay.
But it got pushed back due to some scheduling conflicts and stuff like that, so we're doing it now. So we've been, we've been familiarizing ourselves with the script, we've been getting to know it, we've been getting to know each other more for quite a while now.
Right. So did you start rehearsals before last semester, or just right away when the semester started? You started
right away.
Pretty much, right away.
Hit the ground running. So has this given you, like, the delay of doing it this semester then, has it given you more time to, work on the finer points, or is it just like, that's cool, we'll just do it later,
I wish I was like more worked harder in the very beginning of rehearsal, because like I know it's my second play ever, and I was figuring out how to score the script and like act generally and like do a good job.
Right.
But then throughout the rehearsal process, I realized I had to find adjectives and figure out my character. And I worked with Kylie outside of rehearsal so we can like become more comfortable and get more chemistry when we're on stage. And it's been a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work.
Right. Huh. So. Yeah. It's just so all semester long you've been working on this, and now it gets to here.
Lots of volunteers.
What's the
too.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is it takes, because everyone. It's not, well, I shouldn't say everyone, but I know a lot of people, especially myself included, sometimes not necessarily with theater as much, but I think it's the same thing. But like with films, we'll look at it and be like, oh, that actor, I love that actor. That actor, that's the movie, is the actor. But it took hundreds of people to create that movie, not that one actor. So there's the whole team, So like the finer point, so are you guys, have you been rehearsing still this semester up until the show week here, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you did get to, to, hammer out the finer points. Well, that's pretty cool.
It is.
Right. So I think, because this isn't a musical, right?
No.
Okay.
There's music in it.
But there's
I do
music
sing.
in it, and you do sing in it.
Yes.
Really
Briefly.
interesting.
Very briefly, but you do sing.
Okay. So it's just like a small part of the character that happens.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the most, and especially when I hear from the different levels of experience here, like what was the most challenging part of putting this together? Maybe we'll start over here because you have this. You said this is your second play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably the most difficult part for me was like finding the tempo of like my character and like finding the beats and the pace and like making it sound like the flow of our scene, because like I was really struggling with that in the very beginning. And the one singing portion of like my script or like my lines, like it was like italicized in the script, so I thought I had to talk in an accent. And so
Italian?
Scottish. I was like, oh yeah. But
Well, if it was italics, I thought maybe it was Italian.
oh yeah, that makes sense. But I like go into rehearsal and I like say the line in a Scottish accent, and everyone looked at me like, what are you doing, dude? And I'm like, I thought I had to say it in an accent. And they're like, no, you gotta sing. And I'm like, sing it now. And I'm like, oh god. And I didn't rehearse that all like outside of class or outside rehearsal. And then like I tried singing it and my voice just cracks and everyone's just like, what are you doing, Nick? But then went back outside of rehearsal and practiced a little more and got it down.
That is awesome. I love that because that sounds scary to me. To be like, oh, I'm just going to do this in an accent. That's cool. And you show up and they're like, no, man, you got to sing. Sing it now.
Yeah.
And you're like, I think that's probably what would come out of my mouth.
Exactly what happened to me.
But then you kept going and you do it, and it, that's fantastic. Is that why you like theater? Is that why you changed your major?
I love theater because I feel like it's like the great way to like express our humanity.
Okay.
I feel like it's like lessons we can learn from other people's experiences and stories, and like I love like the community and the volunteers. Everyone comes together, and it's just a beautiful process, and I don't want to stop it.
Yeah. It's really cool to see something come together out of like all these people contributing their individual part, and then it becomes this thing, That's super cool. Kaylee, right?
Kylie.
Close.
Okay, I'll get it right next time. Kylie. What was the most challenging part for you? So this is your first year here. What was the most challenging part doing this play for you?
Yeah, I think the most challenging part for me was just kind of going from like the high school level of doing theater to the college level, because it is vastly different. And I was just kind of thrown in head first, and suddenly there's all these like expectations that like were suddenly thrown on me. I was like, okay, I have to meet them now. Like,
right.
yeah.
Oh, I like how you guys just rise up to it. You're like, no, you got to sing now, man. You're like, well, all right, like that's really cool. How about you? What's the most challenging part?
Oh man. For me, at least, it was just getting all of the lines down. There's a lot of weird intricacies in Tom's character. Tom is a warehouse worker, but also a part-time poet. He goes to the washroom at work and just works on poems in private.
Okay.
He's very colorful with his language. He says a lot of very large words. Emissary, delicatessen, just to name a few.
Right.
And so getting the lines down themselves, just in terms of memorization, because this is a relatively small play. 3 out of the 4 of the cast members are here. So chances are you're going to be talking a lot.
Right.
And especially as the narrator, just getting the nitty-gritties and the fine details down in those lines has admittedly been a challenge.
Right. And especially your role, because you're the narrator, plus the character, and then the character is a poet. So you have like, that sounds like it'd be wordy to me.
It is,
Well, and a poet in this, so the play was originally written in the 40s, right?
It is, yeah.
Is it set in the 40s as well? Or?
It's set in, I think we looked this up.
1938.
1938.
Oh, okay.
So it's the year
kind of
before.
around that time, yeah.
It's like the year before World War II.
Okay.
So
sure.
it's like they're coming out of this, this Great Depression, this like this almost slog that America has come into, and all of a sudden just looking towards the future in
Century
some
of Progress and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what the Century of Progress is? It's like the big convention that was held at like downtown Chicago, and it was like all the big new things are coming to the new world and like the future and stuff.
Okay.
So it was a time where everyone's looking forward to like the new advancements of technology and like the future.
Right. Wow. Like radio and TV?
Yeah,
Things like that, right?
Exactly.
My character actually is studying radio engineering.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
At a night
Very
school.
cool. Huh. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So let's. Before I forget, we have plenty of time left, but I want to talk to Megan here. So, Megan, how can people get tickets? How much are they? What are show times? What's the lowdown here?
All right, here's my spiel, people.
Okay.
The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams is going to be performed in the Dufresne Performing Arts Center in the Black Box Theater. A little bit
cool.
of
I like that.
change up there. February 28th, so today, through March 3rd, which is this Friday, at 7:30 p.m. Student tickets are $6, and that's any student, elementary, college, whatever.
Nice.
General admission is $15, and you can get those tickets at wsustudentunion.universitytickets.com. Again, that's wsustudentunion.universitytickets.com. Or if that's too much to remember in your car or wherever you're listening from, visit the Winona State University website, search theater, and
Right.
you should be able to find that by navigating with the scent that you follow there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there are posters on campus and around town where you can scan that QR code. So if you
Right.
see one, go ahead and take a picture.
And are tickets available at the box office like the day of the show as well, or?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay,
But if
only
you
online.
do show up without tickets, no worries. We have QR codes there where you can scan and get your
scan
tickets.
and get the ticket.
So
Nice.
it's really no big deal. Just show up and sit on your phone in the lobby for a couple minutes
Right.
when you buy those tickets,
Oh, that's
and
fantastic.
that's no issue at all.
Oh, that's-
And if you need help, the ushers are there to help you
Right.
as well.
Everyone's
so
real helpful. Oh, that's super cool that you can just scan a QR code right there in the lobby.
it's the future, baby.
I like that. Well, yeah, it's way easier to remember that website,
Yeah.
So
It is an issue. We're
and
working on it.
And just to throw this out there, I just Googled WSU Glass Menagerie.
And
Am
it
I
showed
saying
up.
that word right? Menagerie? Is it menagerie? Menagerie?
I think it's French, so I don't know.
So it doesn't matter.
I think it's
'cause-
whatever your heart desires.
Right,
I used to
okay.
call it the Glass Menagerie.
There you
so,
go.
Like, whatever gets
The
you there.
Glass Menagerie. So you guys are all in the Glass Menagerie.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll just keep pronouncing it how I pronounce it then, I guess. So how about, did we hear about favorite parts from you guys?
Oh, I have a favorite part.
You have a favorite part? Let's
well,
hear
I've
it.
seen quite a bit. I get the pleasure of
You get to see them
seeing
rehearse,
the
right?
rehearsals, and
Yeah.
I get to see how the sausage is made.
Right.
But one of my favorite parts is Nicholas's character is actually. The play is quite serious, but there are a lot of moments of humor. Actually, there's a couple parts of Tyler as well. There's funny parts everywhere. But there is this one moment during the play where the electricity in the house has been shut off by the company because they failed to make a payment, Tyler. And
Well, I don't think it's his fault.
Tyler's character.
Okay.
Tom. I should say Tom. I'm sorry.
There you go. Yeah.
So the lights have gone out. There's candles lit, and all the lighting is, and in the house is candlelit. And Nick stretches his arms out and goes, or sorry, not Nicholas, but his character
Right.
stretches his arms out and so innocently just says, "Hey, look how big my shadow is." In this very serious play, there's just these random parts that I can't help but just laugh so hard at.
Right.
And Tom, he has his own moody monologues, but there are times where he gets very animated
Moments.
and just fully breaks out into this character just to frighten his mother and convince her that he's doing things
Right.
downtown at night in the streets that he shouldn't be doing. It's just it is a quite serious play, but it is very easy to have a laugh as well. And there's so much dry humor that could go unnoticed.
Okay.
But if you're
Nice.
listening and you pick up on it, it is very funny.
So, folks out there, if you're interested in going to the play, maybe you should attend it several nights in a row to catch all
That's
those
what I'm
little
saying.
things, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it 5 times, and I see something new every
See,
time.
there
Every
you
new
go.
time I watch it.
Right, and the more you see it, then you see different new things, right? Because it's for sure. Well, that's the thing though with the humor. That's life, right? I mean, things are serious. Life is sometimes a serious thing, sometimes not. But there's both humor and sadness in it, right? So that's cool. It's kind of real. How about, what's the most rewarding thing that you guys feel, especially, okay, so let's see, Tyler, right? What's the most, since you're a senior, or no, you're both seniors?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Since you guys are upperclassmen, we'll go that way, huh? Upper class people. I don't know how to say that anymore these days.
Super seniors.
Super seniors. There you go. What's the most rewarding thing about theater or this play? Either one, you know.
This play is honestly a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. It's been a lot of work, but it's just a blast to go out and perform with these people who are just as equally passionate about it, and that's just at the end of the day the most fun part about theater.
Right.
It's just going out there and just having fun.
And it's contagious, right?
It really is.
When you're in a group of people and everyone's excited. That's cool. That's cool. How about you, Nicholas? Right?
Yeah. I think my favorite part would be like the moments where like you feel you're doing a good job, when I started noticing Kylie and I picking up our cue lines and like having a better tempo and like the color in my voice, and then like just being on stage realizing it, and then like also like I don't know, I do stand-up comedy, so like one of my favorite things is like making people laugh. As soon as I hear them laugh, I'm like, oh, let's keep it going. I want more, and like I just get like hungry, and I just like keep getting more and more into the role. And I think that's like one of my favorite things, just to make people smile.
Right. Cool. Kylie.
Yes.
See, I got it this time, didn't I?
Got it.
What's the most rewarding thing?
For me, it was just really watching it come together.
Okay,
'Cause, like,
yeah.
I'm working with all these like really experienced, like really talented people, and I'm just here like just watching them all like do this amazing work. Like I'm doing my best over in the corner, but
Right.
just like watching the show come together like this past week with the tech and costumes and makeup and like all the props. And just like watching it all like come together and become like a real tangible play was just really cool to see.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. I think I heard you say that you don't have a lot of experience, also, but you have your high school experience, and all the experiences we have, that's what we build upon to keep going further, right? So that's a beautiful thing. That's really cool. So, well, thank you guys so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so we're really only missing one cast member then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good old
Okay,
weather.
so that's the mystery, folks. You have to come and meet the other cast member, the fourth cast member at the show tonight, 7:30, right?
Yeah.
So that's the doors open at 7:30, right? Or does the show start?
Show starts at 7:30.
Show starts at
House
7:30.
opens, I believe, at 7.
7. Okay.
So, but you can show up early too. I mean, it's a public campus.
Right.
Show up, hang out, see who else is coming to the show, get your dates ready.
Right.
and
Scan those QR codes if
Are
you
you
have
gonna
to.
come to the show, Bill?
Tonight I probably won't. We'll see how the week pans out.
Just lie and say yes.
But yeah.
Do it in
Yes,
cool.
yes, I will be there probably Friday. So
Amazing. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you there. Put you on the spot there a little bit.
Thanks, Megan. I think you just taught me a little lesson. Thank you. So yeah, Glass Menagerie tonight through Friday. Showtime is at 7:30 p.m. Get them at the website or Winona State University, or you can scan the QR codes in the lobby.
Or
So-
show up and ask for help.
Yeah, or show up and
Got
ask for
so
help.
many people willing to help.
Everyone here is very friendly and will help you out tremendously. So thank you guys so much for joining us on the air today. Absolutely love it, and can't wait to see it. So,
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
and you know what? Every time I do a show live like this, I totally forget this part, that I'm supposed to start this music as I was saying those things. So now we have the music going. It's coming, and... Yeah. Hi, Doug, if you're listening. I always forget how to read the counter when the guy's going to come in and talk, too. So I don't really know. I can kind of feel it. He's going to do it pretty soon. So thanks a lot, and we hope to see you all at the show. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Heartbeat is written and produced by KQAL FM on the campus of Winona State University. Visit us on the web at kqal.org. artbeat.org.